better late than never, so here is a ranking of the top 10 movies that I am most anticipated to watch. These are not the movies that I think are going to be the best of the best, but just given nostalgia, given who's involved in the film, these are the movies that I'm just most excited to see. Let's get into it. If Jason Statham is starring in it, I'm watching it. I'm excited for A Working Man. And the fact that he's teaming up with David Ayer once again after they worked together on The Beekeeper, let's freaking go. A biopic on the legend himself, Michael Jackson, who will be played by his nephew Jafar. There's a lot that they're gonna show, a lot that they won't show, so I am curious to see what they omit and what they add. A spin-off of the John Wick films that is gonna be set between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4, we got Ballerina. And in terms of plot lines, I don't think it's gonna be all that special, but at the end of the day, did we really go to see John Wick for the plot lines, or did we just go there to see him beat people up? Final Destination Bloodlines will be about a 18-year-old girl who is having recurring dreams of a deadly fire, only to realize that it was her grandmother who narrowly escaped a wildfire when she was younger. And if you are a fan of the Final Destination films, you know that you can't escape the Grim Reaper. I'm just really excited for this film because of the nostalgia that comes with it. I remember watching this particular franchise with my siblings when we were younger and just binging all of them. A horror film directed by Ryan Coogler starring Michael B. Jordan. We've seen this duo many times. I'm really excited for this. It will be about two twins returning back home to the South during the Jim Crow era and realizing that there is a dark force awaiting them. Haley Steinfeld's in this. I really enjoy her works, and I feel like she's gonna be part of that darker entity in it. So yeah, man, bring it on. The Legend of Ochi looks like it's gonna be a different take of the classic Steven Spielberg film, E.T. It's gonna be about a young girl who encounters a lost baby Ochi, which are forest creatures, and they have to embark on a journey to reunite it with its family. And that's really what E.T. is about, so I am excited to see what the similarities, aside from the main plot, as well as the differences between the two. The fact that James Gunn is taking the reins of the DCU films and giving us a new look of the new Superman film, I haven't been excited for a DC film in quite some time. Their animation shows were really good, their video games were really good. When it came down to movies, it was always Marvel and then DC. But now I'm at a point where I'm thinking that DC is gonna step up and might even surpass it. Speaking of DC versus Marvel, my third anticipated film is going to be Fantastic Four: First Steps. The 2015 version made me lose a lot of hope for the first family of Marvel. It was the only Marvel film that I have fallen asleep to. I am still very excited for this film. I really do think they're gonna get it right. And to see Silver Surfer, let's just be excited for this film. The third installment of James Cameron's Avatar franchise, we got Avatar: Fire and Ash. Some people don't really enjoy this franchise, and I can understand because we had a major gap between the first and second one, but it has been so freaking good. I am such a fan of this franchise, and honestly, just seeing the technology that goes into this film, really amped to see what they do to make it even better than the second one. And my number one anticipated movie of 2025 is Mickey 17, a team up of one of my favorite directors, Bong Joon-ho, as well as Robert Pattinson. It really is going to be more than just the colonization of a planet and Mickey being cloned and retaining his memory. The thing about Bong Joon-ho's movies is the fact that they are very perspective. Parasite, if you look at it surface level, it's like, yeah, a really good film, but when you dig deeper in there, it's so many layers. And the same thing with The Host, Snowpiercer. I'm just so excited for this film. So these are the movies that I am most excited to see, and again, I don't necessarily think that they're all going to be 100% on the rating chart, but let me know what you guys think. Are there any films on this list that you are also excited to see? Is there anything else that you are excited to see that I didn't have on this list? Let's get the conversations going, and of course, that's about it.